Hello, Collective. Welcome into your reading today. So, I just finished a reading and a message came out just as I was cleansing up, and it has to do with releasing the need to win at all costs. So, if there has been readings that you've perhaps been watching that have had the Five of Swords card coming up a lot, this is a message that I'm getting is that we are rebalancing our emotions, our vibration, our sense of how we do things. We're learning to attract as opposed to do. This moment in time, if you're watching this now and it resonates, this is the message of what your body, your cells are doing at this time, okay, is we're working through this need to win at all costs. It was 111 on the timer when I looked up. So the last reading had a lot to do with chakra balancing and different essential oils and crystals and da 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 to work with. And the message was coming through from past life guides. So that's where we're going to start is we're going to work with the past life guides and ancestors that would like to come through in this reading. And one of the main scents that came up was frankincense and myrrh. And so I am going to cleanse this space here with frankincense and myrrh. And as we do so, we are calling in the spirit guides. Whoo! The spirit guides and ancestors that want to come through with a message for the 888 collective today. That's powerful right here. Wow. Also with the chimes. In this act of tranquility for ourselves, for our body, I'm going to shuffle while I tell you the couple little messages that I got here, and then I'll show you the cards. So the last reading had to do with having been in this time of heightened, having fun, doing, going, all of this on the go, and coming into a time of tranquility, and that our body, our cells, our nervous system needs a little bit of a break every once in a while, right? So that we can rejuvenate for the next round of creativity and doing and action. Okay, so this feels like a very feminine energy that we're tapping into here, the moon goddess energy. So for those of you that don't know, I am a flight attendant, and this reference was coming to me in terms of flying, and 333 on the timer. So if you don't get enough oxygen when you're in the air, it can cause issues. And one is that it can cause hypoxia. You know, where you're in this sense of fun and everything's funny and you're feeling like super high. And really it's because of a lack of oxygen. And so I was hearing the word, we're in a phase of decompression. So we are slowing down. You may have noticed that the energy is slowing down. Now, the thing with the decompression, it's why we have the oxygen masks and why we always tell you, put yours on first before assisting anybody else. Because you can have, when you decompress, there is in the flying world what we call a slow decompression, where it's a very minute leak and it comes down slowly, okay? And when it's slow, it allows you more time to get the oxygen on for you. Then there is a rapid decompression where it goes out faster and you have less time to get oxygen to your brain and so that you can function. And then there's explosive where like something's just blasted and you've got seconds, literally a few seconds to grab that and do that. Okay. And once you have that on, you are better equipped to help someone else, the person beside you, your children, other people's children. So it's very important to decompress. This is an important phase of our life that we need to decompress from heightened states of awareness is what I'm hearing. So what was coming to my mind is the fact of breath work and how important breath work can be. And I feel that that is another thing that the ancestors and past spirit guides want us to know is that it feels as if breath work is one of the most ancient meditative tools that we can use. Oh, they're reminding me. When I looked up, it was exactly 7 on the timer. So I'm recording this on 7/9, July 9th. It's just 7:09, and which equals 7. And then the time was 4:07, which equals 11. So 7s and 11s are very important in correlation with this message. This feels like it's associated with the guides that are coming forward. So if you have passed on loved ones or even past life, if you feel like you've gone back 7 lives or something to that effect, there's a correlation here with this, whatever that is. We are going to get messages about your current energy. What will assist you in this time? What are you not seeing? And after some guidance, what is the possible outcome? So, get this card out here, and we're going to show you the cards. Cute. Okay. Of course. The whole last message was about integration. That's where we're coming from. We're in this space of integrating a lot of energy. All right. So for your current energy, perfect. Ascended Masters. And I said 11, right? And what did I show you just a second ago? The frankincense and myrrh. It was reminding me of the story of Jesus when Jesus was born, and I was thinking, well, he's an ascended master. Well, it's the first card out. This is your energy. You are very closely working with ascended masters, past life guides, ancestors. Your ancestors could be ascended masters. That's pretty cool. Devoted spirits with specific intentions. So they really want you to know something here about this integration process. Card number 23, growth. They want to talk to you about your growth. Wow. I see you. I feel you. I'm helping guide you. Your light is, it's a starburst. I never noticed this in this card before, but can you see this crow? How the light is just coming off of him. It's like the sun glows from inside you. The light, your aura. You've grown so much. And for some reason, not sure why, maybe the number 5 is significant. Oh my gosh, it's card 23 too. I was so drawn to this group. So we have 4 out here and 1 shining. You are being seen. And I feel this feels like protection. Maybe there's 4 guides around you. I know there's 2 more here, but I'm really focused here on the height, on the positive, the upward movement. And look at this bird. Do you see, I don't know if you can tell, the foot placement? Usually, when I see birds, their legs are very close together. This one looks like it has a wider stance, like a strong foundation, a sense of security, standing strong. And when you do that, you work different muscles. Because what I'm seeing in my mind's eye is when you do sumo squats and you widen your stance and then you do squats, it works your muscles differently, works different muscles, strengthens different areas. So it feels as though you're widening your stance of your foundation, your stability. And this is what's leading to this growth. Okay, so what do we need help with? Mindfulness, peaceful presence, and a quiet mind. We need assistance in calming our mind. So our mind can get overactive. Well, that would be the hypoxia. A lack of oxygen. So we are in need of pumping more oxygen into, it feels, our mind space. Okay, so with breath work, what I'm seeing is when you breathe in, focus the intention of that breath to the crown. And then as you release it from the crown. There's something about physically working with the intention of bringing more oxygen to the mind space. And this is helping clear the mind of old thoughts, beliefs, patterns, the way we thought we used to have to work so hard, and now we're recognizing we can attract. And again, just in this card, it's a very feminine energy here. This is very Kuan Yin to me right here. Maybe you work with Kuan Yin, or for me, when I talk about these different deities, what's been really helpful for me is I just get on the Googly Woogly and I research a particular deity and what's their story? What is their story? And I will always find something to take away that helps me understand the message that my guides are delivering for me. So that might be helpful for you. I love reading about, you know, any kind of mythology. I love researching Egypt, especially Egypt and Greece, Greek mythology. It's so interesting to me. But I really love also exploring all different religions, deities, like Buddha. Talk about tranquil and peace, and breath work. So there might be something there. You might be exploring new things right now. What do we need help with? Exposed. We need help exposing this peaceful mind. That's why we need to decompress. We may have been in a heightened state of, fear. Think about, if you were going through a decompression in an aircraft, that would be very scary. You may be feeling very exposed, having been out and about around people that maybe were sending negative energy your way, may not have even said anything to you, but just could have been like, I don't know, eye roll, or what's that about, or she's so silly, she's crazy, that's ridiculous. Low vibes is what I'm just getting from that. It's a gossipy type energy. And okay, so with that in mind, we started out with the releasing the win at all cost. And what I was picking up on was, like, when you say I'm going to win at all costs, are you going to put your body in danger? Are you going to be like, oh, I'll be fine. Let me take care of everybody else with this oxygen mask. I'll risk it. It's learning educated risks. And there are times that it's really important for you to put you first above everyone else, including your children, including your spouse. There are times in life where it is a detriment if you do not put yourself first. And not only a detriment to you, but it's a detriment to them. Because if you're doing something and you really don't want to, don't have the energy to, it's drawing you down into a low vibration, it is not serving them. They might be getting what they want, but at the cost of your health, no. And I feel like this is something that a lot of women do go through. As a mother, we feel, just so protective and so protective and loving and caring. Not that fathers don't. It's just, it's different. It's all I can say is it's a different energy. Dads tend to be more like, let them explore, kind of do their own thing. And mamas just kind of want to like hold them close to them and never let them go. So it's something about that. So releasing the win at all cost. What you want to win is your own personal energy and maintaining your own balance within. So we could use a little bit of assistance in how to bring this calm, peaceful, tranquil peace of mind within so that we can better assist others. And the ascended masters, the ancestors, the past life guides are here to assist with this. What are we not seeing? Kinship. Card number 32, community and your group. This could be a friend group. This could be family. And what I'm noticing is we've got card 23 and we've got card 32. So 23 is growth, 32 is kinship. This feels as though, which would be 55 here, this feels like you are growing, perhaps because you've been in a new community or your community is growing. I mean, you could have a platform and have growth. Like we've had a lot of growth here on this channel. And it's seeing how everyone works together to help co-create this to rise. So there could be new people that you have met that are assisting your personal growth, your personal development, your spiritual development, opening your eyes to new possibilities of this path that you're taking. And card 11, curiosity. And 11 was definitely one of the numbers out here anyway. So you have a curiosity. This is under not seen. Oh. All of this out and about in the world, you're creating curiosity in other people. You're opening them up because they're curious about you, your work, what you do, maybe your spiritual journey. Maybe you had certain beads on that they were curious about. It's opening your curiosity, and it's also opening their curiosity. This is an equal exchange. They're the oxygen to your peaceful mind. This is an what am I seeing here? Like they feed you. Oxygen feeds our brain, right? Feeds our body, basically. Helps keep us alive and well. And it's like other people, what they're saying when we're talking about oxygen, what they're saying and speaking about, so intriguing, and you're curious and you ask questions. But there's an equal exchange because they feel the same way. Interesting. So, what is the guidance for the collective here? Now I'm seeing breath work as you having conversations with other people. That's part of your style of breath work. That's the message coming through from all of these guides and ascended masters. It's like, oh, and I'm seeing communication is key from the Moonology deck. You're spreading the word. You're getting out there. You're putting in the effort. And you've done all this. And now it's time to decompress. Release all that other energy that you've taken in and come back to self. On the bottom of the deck, Muse of Voices. Yes. Allow this to be your muse. Allow this to sink in, settle in. It's integration. Allow it to settle in and inspire you for this next phase. I hadn't said it yet, but on the bottom of the deck is preparation here. You're being prepared. Your gifts are being prepared. You're strengthening your gifts. And it's preparing you for what you're doing next. Everything that you see, think, hear. These are, and there's that equal exchange. Equal exchange. Okay. We have the Hanged Man coming out sideways. So you're shifting in perspective. This is like slowing down. So this is, you've seen it. You're ready to move forward. This is, I'm taking a complete pause or complete break. This is somewhere in between. It's balancing out all of this information. So I'm seeing sifting and sorting all this information that's come in. Okay, this would help me here, so I put it there, and that storage location is the root chakra. This came in, that would be fantastic. I'd love to do that someday. That's a super cool thing. Let's put this here in sacral. I absolutely love this idea. I'm ready to take action. I want to do it now. How can we do this? How can we align with this? Okay, storage container, solar plexus. That's what I'm seeing is happening right now when we talk about this integration. We're sifting, sorting, and putting things where it goes that will best benefit us in our future of where we're going. Our future of where we're going. 3 of Wands. We're seeing it clearly. This came out sideways. All of a sudden, I feel like my head is very full. That's why we need to decompress. We have taken in so much information. We need to let it settle in, sift and sort, so that, and we rest while we're doing that. Here comes a hummingbird back. Just sitting here. We rest. He's taking a little bit to eat and then resting, and then a little to eat and resting. This is what we're doing metaphorically. And we're allowing everything to settle in so that we can get a clear idea of what we want to do. And once we know, then we can say, okay, I'm here. That's what I want. I am going to call my ship forward. I'm calling it in towards me. That feels good. I feel like there's a group of people who possibly either feel guilty or were shamed or looked down upon or talked down to anytime you would rest or take a break. These people just didn't get it. I'm hearing they're a whole other beast. They're just different. And this could have been through family. This could have been through teacher. It's funny because my son just brought this up the other day. Was about a particular gym teacher that the only motivation this guy could tap into, go, move. Don't quit being a baby. Like things like that. You can do it. I'm older than you. I can beat you. That's that win at all cost that we're stepping away from, being like, dude, you need a chill pill or something. instead of being mad at it, what I'm seeing is gathering inspiration from it, that I know that's not the manner I would like to do it. So what manner would I like? What manner benefits me? What works for me? Because we all tap into different kinds of motivation. Some people, that type of motivation works really great for them. Other people, if you are an empath and you feel and hear and sense energies, that type of motivation is going to be very challenging for you. So I feel like that's the message. For those that doesn't work, try something different. And they're bringing up this idea of breath work, incense, crystals, because we're a whole different beast. We got a whole different team working with us. I'm related to the Ascended Masters. Don't you know who I am? It's that kind of a thing of honoring your past and honoring everyone that's come before you and knowing that they're there to assist you and allowing it in. So I pulled a couple energy cards. Current energy. Courageous and transcending fear. So this integration that's happening now is because you have been taking chances. You've been getting out there. You've been trying new things. Work or fail. I mean, what's the failure? It's just feedback. Did you enjoy it or not? It's your courage, though, by stepping out and having courage and confidence in the now is what's shifting these fears and stabilizing this foundation. So I pulled an energy card for the outcome. If in following this guidance of doing the mind work, tapping into this ancient energy, listening to your guides, saying, I am going to stop and be mindful for 5 minutes, and I'm just going to receive messages from the divine. See what comes up. Maybe you want to write that down or record it later. And that'll give you something to think about of what you want to create, right? So the outcome is innovative. The outcome is receiving this information, letting it percolate in here, letting it sink in, looking at different ways you could do it. Well, that's an option. That's an option. Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. You know who would be great to help me with that? This guy over here. He has such a background. So glad I met them. It's going to bring your creations to life. It's going to put you into this innovative space. That is what you're being prepared for. That is a part of your legacy. Oh my gosh. And there's the card. In the last reading, if you saw it, it was about my tourmaline was sitting here. I didn't put it this way, but when I sat down today, this feather was laying on top. And I was thinking about this lightness on top of a very stable body. And this was the card that I was seeing in my mind. Card number 3. Started out with 33. You're mastering something. And you are being assisted by the ascended masters. This isn't just a teacher. This is a master. You're working with the masters right now because you're working on mastering your own mind, body, and spirit together. You are tapping into the forces within. Oh, I love this card. The anvil representing all the hard work, and the feather representing the lightness of your energy. Being very grounded in the lightness of your heart. Because you're not only sensitive, you are also strong. You are strength. You are courageous. Okay, collective. I'm going to leave that there. That's what I have for you today. I hope this helps. I look forward to seeing you next time. Any comments that you have, I would love to read them. I always check them out. And you guys really lift me up. So thank you for being here. I appreciate it. There's a lot of new subscribers, and I'm so excited for that. And it's because of you. Every like, every share, every subscriber, every good vibe, every emoji, every time you put a smile on your face because of something you recognized in this reading, I feel that energy. I receive that energy, and it is my motivation. So just know that you guys are truly, truly a part of this channel, because otherwise I'd just be sitting here talking to myself. I love you all. Thank you so much. Appreciate all of you so much. And I will see you next time. Continue to lead with love.